welcome to Campus Catalyst. My name is Theodosia Agbovi, and today we have a discussion on the SRC Open Forum coming up on Friday. And we have in our studios the SRC PRO and the part-time rep. But before we delve into our discussions, I want us to go for a quick break. That when we come back, we'll get into it. Welcome back from that breather. Okay, so before we get into the discussion, let's look at this flyer. The open forum is coming up on Friday, and the details are all on it over there. But in our studios, we have the SRC PRO in the person of Honorable Abdul Shakur, and then we have the Honorable Miriam Bentel. Miriam, I always mix that name. Mariam, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you're all welcome to Campus Catalyst.
Thank you.
Okay, so Honorable Farouk, what is the open forum about? Tell me.
Okay, so the open forum is all about giving the student the platform to express their issues and concerns bothering them.
Okay.
Yeah, so that the SRC can get to know their concerns.
Your concern.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, so when we talk about the Open Forum, it's basically a moderated platform for discussions on specific issues.
Okay.
So this is a platform where we get interactive and then we discuss about some specific issues through a genuine open dialogue. So on this Friday, the SLC has taken this initiative to meet the students so that we can have discussions on student issues,
Okay.
so we can arrive at a resolution.
So you can arrive at a resolution.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the details, Honorable Farouk? What are some of the details that will be discussed through the session?
Yeah, so we have the update on the SRC plot
Okay.
and also the constitution, the 8th SRC constitution amendment.
Okay.
And also we have the results updates and also the policies.
The policy.
Yeah, because some of the students sometimes do complain that we don't do our work and stuff. So we want them to attend so that when they come, they get answers to their questions.
Okay. About you want them to attend. How many students are you looking forward to? Honorable.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are looking up to about 25,000 students.
Why do you think 25,000 students will come? Because you know that in this school we have majority stays outside campus. So
Yeah.
how are you looking forward to achieve that 25,000 students?
Okay, so according to my position as the SRC Public Relation Officer,
Okay.
so I'm trying my best in collaboration with the communication officer for us to maybe do our best to get the students on board for them to ask their questions.
Okay. So, Honorable Mariam, it leads me to the question: why is then have you ever done this before? Has this forum, just like the way you want to host it, has it ever been done before?
Yes, this forum has been done before, but for our administration, this is the first time.
So it is the first approach.
For our administration, but the open forum has been something that a previous administration has been putting in place. And then also when you talk about the highlights on the flyer, as my honorable member just said, the open forum is not actually limited to only the highlight on the flyer. So that is the reason why the SLC has also taken the initiative to send a Google form around so that students can also put in or log into their questions and also any other issues that is bothering them. So that is on Friday. We are not only going to base on the
number of students,
the highlights, issues on the flyer, but also we are going to talk about any issue at all, that is bothering the student.
Okay. Looking at the approach you're using, we're talking about the Google form. How sure are you students are really going to have the time to go on there and then put their concerns over there? How are you?
Okay, it is nothing so much time consuming.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I think that since we shared that Google form, we have had students logging in and putting in their complaints and their questions.
No one has complained about data issues.
That is
because we are students,
Of course, that
so
is the reason why you and I need to be there. Yes, that is the
there.
reason why you and I need to be there, so that whatever issue that you have, we can deduce it and we can arrive at a resolution, as I said earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Honorable Farouk, now let's get into it. Looking at the fact that students are going to come out to do whatever you want us to do right now, coming to the open forum, is there not any other approach? Looking at, let's take, for example, using the ballot box, just say a box where students could write their suggestions and then put them in there. Is it not better that way than doing it openly, where we know that sometimes it is difficult to ask certain questions? And if I ask a question and that question is that difficult to answer, and maybe you do answer, there's going to be a time, I don't know how it's going to be, but then how are you willing to correct these things? Because students who ask difficult questions and looking for answers, okay, are going to be looked at in a different way. So how do you plan on in controlling all of it as well?
Okay, so actually, we plan of having this suggestion box around for the student to maybe ask their questions. But we know some of the students, they are not on campus.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why we had this Google form for them to fill and so that we get to know their concern.
Okay.
Yeah. And also any question they have, they should just read and we are ready to answer.
Okay. And are you ready to protect that student?
Yeah. We are ready.
Yeah.
we are ready. We are ready to protect them.
You're ready to protect the student.
Yeah,
Looking at the fact that anything could happen. I mean, they bring out something and everybody look at them in a certain way. Why would she ask that question? Or maybe even you, the executives. How are you going to control that? I mean, considering your reputation, your integrity, and all of that, how are you willing to explain that if in case anything of that sort happens and you are not able to answer your questions, how are you going to deal with that?
Okay, I can say that this boils back to leadership skills, and I don't think that anything of that sort is going to happen because as leaders we should be able to deduce into any question that is being asked, and I don't think that whatever the problem is, there's definitely going to be a solution to it.
Okay. Yeah. So why do you, Honorable Mariam, why do you think this open forum is important or that's necessary?
Okay, this open forum is very, very important. As my honorable member said before, that we are trying to implant suggestion box around so that students can just put into their questions. It is very, very important because once in a while you have to meet your people so that you can have a direct interactions and conversations with them. Because I think that if that is being organized, we feel as one. Because when we all come together and we have that interaction and that discussion, I think it's better than just dropping questions into suggestion box and all that. So once in a while we come together, we talk as family, and then we go.
I think I'm enjoying the conversation, but before we delve more into that, let's go for a quick breakdown. When we return, we'll bring you more. Okay, welcome back from that break. Going back to the conversation. Are you going to answer all questions today? Tell me. Honorable Farouk. Because even me, I would like my questions to be answered and any other student questions to be answered. So tell me, are you going to answer all questions?
As a leader, you know how to play your cards.
Okay.
Yeah. So if there is a question,
play your cards. Yeah, okay.
If there is a question and you are not able to answer, you will know how to put it.
Okay.
But what we need from them that they should just come and throw their question to the SRC. and I think we have all the answers.
You have all the
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there any other thing you want to put up for us, Honorable Mariam?
Okay, so we urge our students to come. As you asked Honorable Farouk, perhaps your question that you asked me, the answer that will be given to you will answer somebody else's question. You understand? So we are actually going to answer every question. We are going to have a direct interaction. We're going to have a discussion on any issue. All that we need to do is to arrive at a resolution that particular day. So I urge all students to come with your issues, come with your questions, and here's how is going to deduce
Okay.
everything.
Okay. Before you continue,
Yeah.
I want you to tell me about the Constitution Amendment, the review. Tell me something about it.
Okay. The review of the Constitution took place some time ago, and it's still in the process. So that day, that's on Friday, the president and the executives, we are going to tell the student, everything, why the constitution needs to be amended, and everything that takes place, everything that is needed to know. Yeah, we will
Okay.
do that.
So you don't want to give me gist about it?
That is the reason why you
Yeah,
and I
have
need
to
to
be
be
there.
there.
Okay, so that is why you and I need to be there at the
Yeah.
open forum on Friday. Wonderful, Farouk, do you have any final words?
Um, no, but what I want to say is, we want them to attend to the forum because,
I can see you are heavy on you want
yeah,
them to attend.
because some questions that are being thrown to you in your DMs, they are very harsh. Yeah, and you don't like them. As a leader, you have to control your temper. You do see them sometimes outside, they do ask you questions, you do answer, but we want them to get into details, like to get to know what it's about, or what SRC is about, and what the leadership is about.
Okay.
Sometimes my president used to say, the story is afar if you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to know that you just have to be patient and just come attend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come along is almost ending. Come along. Come along is almost ending. June, very soon, right?
Yeah.
So how is the feeling for all of you so far? Mariam, tell me.
Okay. The feeling about it is perhaps the fact that we have been able to we will be able to serve the students right. That is perhaps what is going to give a good feeling, because you cannot vacate your seats knowing well that things are not put in
Well
place
done.
properly. So what is going to give the good feeling is just you knowing perfectly that you going, your behind is actually well. You've been
Well.
able to serve your tenor very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Before we go, yeah. Tell me how is it feeling for you?
Well, it's normal though. It's
Mm,
cool.
let's go.
Yeah, and I know as for me, I did my part. Yeah.
Honorable Farouk is speaking for himself at this point. He did his part.
Yeah, not
Okay.
really, but we all did our
You
part.
all
We all
did your
did,
part.
and we did our best.
Did your
So
best.
if come along is coming to an end, we just say bye bye and we hand
You
over.
hand over.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was an interesting conversation here with Honorable Farouk, the PRO for Accra Technical University SRC, and Honorable Mariam Bentel, the part-timer for SRC here on ATU campus. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you all for watching. We'll see you same time next week. My name is Theodosia Agovi.